Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Weeb Report.
Hi.
I'm Alejandro.
Hi, Alejandro.
And today we are talking about the manga chapter.
I'm Charlie, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you didn't say your name. We're discussing the chapter 257 of the manga My Hero Academia. Spoilers ahead for the chapter and the series as a whole.
My hero.
Here we are.
Oh my.
Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting chapter, chatty chapter, but they've all been chatty. The past few ones have been chatty.
I think this was a very cool chapter. I really enjoyed it.
I did too, for the info.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all about the info.
Right.
And the time skip.
Okay, earlier when you said it was wild, I was like, wild?
Yeah.
Like, wild to me is like a big-ass fight.
No, yeah, this was wild to me in where it took the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Very nice.
So we were right, and I know in our last episode we were like theorizing what this notebook was.
Yes.
That was I did research on the history of One for All.
Yes. And I really like Midoriya and Bakugo's banter in this chapter. Midoriya brings it up later in the chapter about how like
He can speak so
freely
to Kachan. Yeah.
But they were just going back and forth. Like at one point, Bakugo's just fucking got his thumb slicing across his neck. You know, like you're gonna die. I was just like, nice.
He's like, I can already float. I'm gonna pass you, and he's
dude.
Like, yeah.
I was thinking like, he can't just float?
No,
can
he doesn't float.
Like he can like continuously propel himself off the ground.
Yeah, he can hover.
I wouldn't even call that hovering, because it's like he has to continue. Like hovering to me is like if you're just, hovering.
It's constant. It's not like.
Exactly. If he were to just, put his hands down and make an explosion to force himself up, he's gonna immediately come right back down.
Yeah, he's gonna fall,
and he's gonna have to keep. That's not hovering.
That's true.
Or floating.
Well, no, I'm saying like if he stays up and he keeps going like, it potentially could hover, but like he would be all He wouldn't be steady.
Steady at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count that as.
No,
floating.
that's true. That's not hovering. That's just not falling.
Not falling.
Yeah.
It's just propelling yourself up continuously, which I guess in that definition would be hovering.
Well, let's see. What is the definition of floating? We're skipping ahead a little bit here, but whatever.
We are.
Floating definition.
I'm going to look up hovering. We're doing this.
Definition. Let's see. Buoyant or suspended in water or air.
Okay. Hovering is remain in one place in the air. So he does not fit the definition for hovering.
No, because he wouldn't remain in the same place.
No.
But he does fit the definition of floating. Buoyant or suspended in water or air.
As long as he doesn't hit the ground.
As long as he's still in air, in the midair.
Okay.
So
he can't hover, but he can float.
Fine. So, technicality, yes, he can float.
Do they use the word float?
Yeah,
I think they do.
Float very specifically.
Because that's her quirk is floating.
Floating.
I hate that that's technically correct.
Technically, he's correct.
I hate it.
I've been doing that a lot lately. In You, the Netflix show.
Yeah.
He says something, or dumb. He's like, that's the definition of dumb. And I looked it up and I went, no, it's not. That's not what that means. Dumb means to be unable to speak.
Dumb?
Yeah.
You're dumb.
All right. I'm doing a podcast.
Whoa, man. I was just using it in a sentence.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. You make mistakes. That's fine.
Yo, no. Take the baseball cap off, dude.
Sorry.
What are the chances that someone listening to a My Hero Academia podcast also watches you?
I mean, we're doing a My Hero Academia podcast, and
we've both watched you.
The Netflix show.
So it's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
No, definitely. Anyway.
Okay. Back to My Hero
Academia.
We need to get like, whenever we do that,
Uh-huh.
we need to have like a, how when it goes to like the commercial break, and it like pops off the mic. We need to start doing something like that. When we go off on a tangent and come back, it's like, welcome back.
Welcome back. So yeah. Anyway, going back to the beginning.
Insert.
Toshinori is like...
Toshinori. Just call him All Might. Put some respect on his name.
All Might is... Well, it's more like Deku was saying, like, you know, I haven't mastered them, but I'm able to use them now.
To manifest
them. Manifest them.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, that's, you know... what is Bakugo? It's something... Oh, because he's like, that's the only one. And he's like, why am I here? You guys are wasting my time.
Such an asshole.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's it? That's all you can do?
Because you're included in on this secret now.
Yeah, it's like, you have to know. If not, you're going to bitch and moan.
True. He probably would, too.
You guys had a meeting. You didn't tell me?
And you didn't tell me.
It didn't concern you. Like,
but it's about your secret that I'm included on.
I'm going to tell everyone.
I'm going to tell everybody.
Like, okay, dude.
But Bakugo's not that kind of guy.
Nah, he would never.
Nah. Only because All Might, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it was just Deku being like, hey, can you keep it a secret?
Oh, 100% Bakugo's telling.
He's going to yell it right there.
He doesn't even talk to people like that. He'll go tell everybody.
Yeah. He'll knock on their doors and be like, I have a secret to tell you.
Petty.
Bakugo, hell yeah.
Petty as hell.
And then, you know, All Might's like, have you talked to him since?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it was just the one time.
He's the fifth. Yeah.
He is the fifth successor, and his name is
Lariat.
I read it Lariat. What were you? Lariat?
I said Lariat.
We're in the same vein.
Yeah. His real name.
Who?
Banjo Daigoro.
Quirk. Black Whip. I always read those in Present Mike's voice.
Black Whip. Yeah. Because that's
Banjo Daigoro.
Quirk. Black, and then a little description.
Yeah.
Except we see here that he can manifest it out of. It just says, out of the shot out of his body in the shape of ropes. I'm assuming that means he can shoot them like other places.
Probably
like out of other places other than just
like Venom.
his hands.
Like he can shoot web anywhere from his body.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or that's Carnage.
Whichever one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ooh, I'm excited for the new Venom with Carnage.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Moving back.
But yeah, it says like his specialty was binding and maneuvering midair with energy.
Yes. That
shot
energy
from his body.
is the Black Whip.
Right. Which I was like, that sounds a lot like All for One or One for All.
True.
You know, but it's different. This is
I
want to say physical thing, but it's not. That's like moving him
It is
around.
and it isn't, because it is. If it can grab you, it's physical.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But it still is like it's manifested energy is what it is. But here in the next panel we get a great like kind of backstory, not even backstory, but it's like a history lesson almost, you know, like back in the day when All for One was at his height. Because Bakugo is like the guy seems kind of weak, you know.
Yeah.
His quirk does, and you know it kind of does seem weak.
Yeah, and you know, in all comparatively to others, it's pretty weak.
I mean, when you got people like Bakugo who can cause explosions, Todoroki, even people like Ida, you know,
just run, just fast.
Like you know, just being able to grab people and maneuver around. He's kind of like Spider-Man.
He is. That's what I was waiting to get to.
He's kind of like Spider-Man.
By maneuvering around,
I was just thinking like maneuvering around with
his
rope
shooting from his hands or anywhere, grabbing
like
a building.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's like Spider-Man. Like I made the Venom analogy, but I was like, wait, no, he is kind of like that. But it's also Sero, and you know, well, Deku says he's not as good as like Sero or Aizawa.
True.
Even though Aizawa, that's not his quirk. The scarf.
Yes.
Yeah, because Shinro. Voice guy, make it controlling guy, the puppet guy.
Shinzo.
Yeah, he has a scarf too.
Yeah.
And then Zero is tape guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
But without Spider-Man's like physical strength,
Yeah.
the webs don't really mean shit.
No, because
So-
he needs that strength to be
Yeah.
able to move.
So we can imagine he's not quite as strong as Spider-Man.
No superhuman strength.
Yeah.
No.
He's, as far as we know, the fifth, All Might is what, the seventh?
Yes, I think.
So I mean, he's probably pretty strong, but I mean, All Might's successor, or All Might's previous holder, Nani, whatever.
Nanio Shimura.
Yeah.
Shimura. Yeah.
I don't know if that's it, but yeah,
We'll see it later.
his previous holder.
Yeah.
She didn't see. I mean, she wasn't nearly as strong as All Might.
Physically, no.
Physically, yeah.
I mean, she could still throw down.
Yeah.
But
So unless, and we know All Might didn't have a quirk.
no.
Well,
but
as a kid.
but he was physically strong.
Physically strong.
He was just a really strong
But
dude.
here's what I'm getting at is like, even physically strong, Toshinori, the I don't think One for All would necessarily make him that strong, if there wasn't like, because it's a stockpile.
Right.
So I'm saying it's just getting to the point where it's like 6 was, strong, but not that strong.
Right.
7 is,
But my thing
All
is, because it stockpiles, and like from what I've gathered, is that it also stockpiles the physical abilities
yeah,
of other people.
right.
Like their
quirk,
their,
because
their
they're quirks.
physical strength as
Yeah.
well. So like basically fusing everyone together. So
Right.
eventually gets to All Might. He does get a boost in physical strength,
Right.
on top of his own. Does that
Right.
make sense?
But I'm saying like I'm trying to think of the power level of the 5th
Oh,
successor. Yeah. Because like that's what I'm saying. Like 5 was not very strong. Obviously, 6 was not very strong. All Might was fucking strong. So like, where's the is 6 to 7? Is that where like it truly becomes like a powerhouse?
maybe so. I think it was just
Because they even mention it here. All these people died young.
yeah.
Everybody else, as far as we know, we don't know the second or the third, all died young.
Right, because he said he could not find. This was right first page.
Yeah.
Could find no information on the second and the third.
So as far as we know, they all died young. That leads you to believe like they weren't, they're nowhere near All Might level. We know that.
No, but at the same time, All Might himself almost died.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's. I think it goes obviously. 7 is stronger than 6, and 6
Right,
is stronger
definitely.
than 5. So I think 5 is still strong. Just going based off of numbers, probably like not 50% weaker than All Might.
Like, do you think Deku's currently stronger than that guy? Like, I'm just trying to like put him on a range.
Right. I would say
Because-
no, because just judging off of looks alone, the 5th looks. Also, the 5th was an adult,
He was an adult.
so like.
I mean, he looks tough as fuck.
Right. Like I
Yeah.
think he was already physically more able
Right.
to withstand All for One.
Gotcha.
But Deku is stronger than All Might.
He
will be.
Yeah.
Once he can do 100%. Just because he's getting All Might's physical strength on top of everyone else.
Okay.
So it's just more of that like. I was gonna compare it to an Avatar, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's just the next one is stronger. Here we go. It's like phones. The iPhone 11 is better than the iPhone 7.
Okay.
It's just.
It's just like I know like they're stronger. I just like I want to put him somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
because like I don't know. It's weird to me to go like just 2 more and you have All Might.
Right.
Like this guy either One for All, took another person to get that strong, or I mean this guy was really strong and still, lost to.
Yes, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's the latter because again, All Might almost lost.
Yeah.
He did lose.
God, yeah.
Like
he took a pretty bad blow.
He's dying.
Yeah.
Like, so even All Might himself held his own better and didn't just flat out die, but took a really big hit. So you can only imagine that number 5 fighting, because also 6 died to All for One.
Yes.
So it's like, I'm sure number 6 held a better chance than 5. And then All Might held a better chance than 6.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, naturally.
Right.
I want to know why All Might got to be, like, so powerful.
I don't know.
Because my thing is, like, if all those other people
were
as
I see what you're
powerful
getting
as
at.
him, like, like, you would think there'd be more.
Right.
Like, more news, like, holy shit, this dude's so strong, saving everybody.
I mean, All Might was the strongest of all the others.
Right.
Then all the others.
Right.
I don't know. I see what you're getting at now.
How
much stronger is he?
Like,
I don't know.
He could not be that much stronger than the last one.
No.
Like if they were,
we go.
If they were always so strong, like, I guess at this point, All for One's still, on top. So maybe, like, that's why there was no news coverage and shit, It's just, like...
I get what I see what you're getting at now, because they even say that number 5, he was, like, low level.
Yeah.
He was very under the radar.
Exactly.
So why... I mean, it might just be All Might's... Because he's fucking Toshinori, He's very boisterous and...
True. That's true.
Didn't necessarily want the spotlight, but he didn't shy away from it.
Yeah.
And, of course, nobody ever marketed All Might as, like, this is All for One success or One for All successor,
No. But it's just like, if you give somebody One for All, they're going to stand out.
That's good.
Even among, like, the top heroes, they're going to stand out.
I see what you're getting at now.
And I'm thinking even that in the previous holders, like, they were still strong as shit, Yeah. So yeah, that's.
It might have been because All for One, One for All, no, One for All for One, bad guy.
Yeah.
He, after All Might, he put a good dent in him.
True.
And so, like, crime dropped significantly, and was seeing that he, All Might is the savior. He's the one who saved everyone, where 5 and 6 couldn't do that.
That's true.
They didn't do that.
That's true.
So it's kind of that, like, why is Frodo a big deal? Because he killed Sauron and he destroyed the ring. Like, if anything, it could have been fucking Sam or some other hobbit, but it was him.
It was him, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I gotcha.
It's just the what he did. He defeated All for One, the big bad.
Well, I mean, nobody knew about that until,
That's true.
Like, more recently.
Well, like, All for One was still a bad guy going around doing bad stuff.
The bad people knew about All for One.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then when All Might defeated him, kind of cleared everybody out, and it was just kind of like that, oh, wow, this guy showed up and crime has dropped significantly. Yeah. Wow, this is great,
Okay. We'll move on. That was just...
But I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, that it is... I don't agree. There's nothing really to agree on, but it's...
I mean, yeah.
What is the power difference? Yeah. Why was All Might such a big deal when no one else was?
Is All Might significantly stronger than the 6th holder? And was the 6th, significantly stronger than the 5th?
Right.
A stockhold quirk like that, I wouldn't necessarily, like, passing it on. Do you think maybe it could be like all the energy you put into it throughout gets passed on?
What do you mean?
So, like, if I put more energy into my my One for All, and then pass it on to you, and then you just less than me, like, I make you stronger than you make the next person.
Yes, I think that's, yes.
Like something like that, you know.
I think so, because again, it's adding. It's just adding. Whether you add 10 or you add 5.
And it's got to be adding something from somewhere.
Yes. So like, Deku is getting all of Toshinori's physical strength.
Yeah.
Added on top.
Right.
So that's why, he's stronger. He's the strongest one. So even if you were at level 1 compared to a 10, you're still adding a level in one level. Not a lot, but still adding.
That's not really what I'm getting at. We'll move past it because it's all.
I mean, it's all
speculation and really wondering questions. Okay, the 5th is probably a strong guy.
Yeah,
but
weak
quirk. Yeah, it's still
with a quirk, still died.
But what was so interesting to me about this was how he's talking about All for One, like killed all the strong heroes.
Yes.
He's inescapable, or his inescapable evil and domination, like made that
possible.
Yeah. Like imagine having such reach.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why there's not a lot on him, because he had to stay hidden.
Who? The 5th?
Maybe not even the 5th, but all the other holders.
They were being hunted.
Yeah. Yeah, because
it is his brother's quirk.
Yeah.
His little brother's quirk. So like.
And he didn't know that his little brother had a quirk.
Even had a quirk.
On a quirk. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah, this was cool. They are not the chosen ones. Referring to all the other successors, is like, rather in this endless fight, they are simply the ones entrusted by those who've already been entrusted.
Yeah, that was cool, and the shot with that is really cool.
Yeah, because like it's handing off the quirk.
Is that the 5th right there that we're seeing?
Bloody, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely
him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, I found that.
He looks like his eyes real fucked up.
Oh yeah,
and his head.
He died.
Yeah.
But saying simply like, you're the chosen one to carry all for one for all. It's like no. It's like, I just trust you enough to give you this.
Yeah. Because I've been trusted to give it to somebody I trust.
Because if he dies, if Deku dies, it dies with him.
Yeah, unless he's strong enough to give somebody his hair.
Right. But like if he just gets his head like crushed.
Ooh, I wonder if Deku gave you his hair and then died before you ate it. I wonder if it would work.
Oh. Like as you're like fucking truck lands on him and just.
Well, that's not what I like. I had pictured, badly wounded in battle, but yeah, sure, whatever.
I went to like a sitcom.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lord. All right, so Deku's gonna be able to float. Ah, man.
Oh, because he's like, you need a master.
He doesn't even need Uraraka anymore. He can just float himself. Yeah.
And he says, tell him to learn how to float. That was my master's quirk.
Yeah.
And she looks muscly as hell there.
She does look very muscly.
Mm-hmm.
She was probably strong as shit.
Oh, yeah. And then you have, I always forget his name.
Gran Torino. How are you going to forget Gran Torino?
I always think of like Gran Turismo.
He's fucking the fish cake, dude.
I know.
I love that shit.
But yeah, I like him, like younger him, tall him. Yeah.
It's because he bounces around so much. He gets short.
He's fucking crushed himself.
That's funny. Nana Shimura. You're right. It was Shimura.
And then I knew power. And then this is when Bakugo said,
I won!
Yeah, I can
float.
float.
Both of them are like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And All Might's
with my explosions, he can.
And All Might is very pleased.
Yeah.
He's just like, because, he's watching these two people he kind of took under his wing. Finally actually getting along in their own weird way.
Here's Bakugo with his fucking cut in the throat.
Yeah. And then we return to the class, and they're having a party because they're welcoming new people in.
The new students?
The new students, yeah. They're talking about like, oh man, it's going to be 2 years almost.
Yep.
This and that. And I guess it's just...
No, they're going on to their second year. It's only been a year.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. I'm saying.
Oh yeah, we've only had one Christmas.
So much shit happened. So much fucking
God.
shit happened. Yeah.
This is like some Harry Potter shit. It's
Yeah,
like, that was
dude.
only 1 year of school.
1 year.
God.
We have 8 more to go.
Damn.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so they're going into their new, talking about like, we're gonna have new people, and
Yeah.
I guess this is just a potluck.
They call it a hot pot.
Hot pot, but
Which, I mean, looks delicious.
oh yeah.
I would love a hot pot,
Mm-hmm.
especially because it's cold today.
Today, yeah, it's pretty cold. But yeah, they're just all kind of
Hanging out, eating, having a nice time,
having a nice grand old time.
This panel with all them eating food and
Mm-hmm.
everything, it's cute. Everybody's cheering, and Suyu's got her tongue around the pink girl's Mina.
Yeah.
Her foot. I don't know why. It's just real cozy and cute.
Yeah.
Where's Midoriya in here?
I don't see him. I
I don't see him either.
I don't see him. What is he wearing? Oh, he's right by
Oh, Tokiyami?
Tokoyami, yeah. The white shirt.
I see, yep.
Yeah.
Our little man.
Yeah. Oh, and then like they're all talking about like, wow, like this, what a crazy ride. It's all over, and we're moving on. And Ida's like, we still have 3 months left, guys. Like,
Oh, man.
focus.
Fuck you, Ida.
I'm like, dude, quit being a fucking nerd.
Dude, 3 months. So we know they've gone through at least a week, right? Before this.
Month.
A month?
Month.
It was a month?
Mm-hmm.
So this is 4 months.
Because they were with.
Dude.
We're at the end of this chapter. We hit 4 months.
We hit 4 months,
Yes.
and this is the day.
This is
the
day.
day. Fuck.
Yeah.
Next Friday is gonna be lit.
I also like this little dark shadow coming out.
Coming out, yeah.
I'm with you, Mineta.
Yeah. Cause he's telling Ida to. He says to Ida, "Stop it, Ida. The hot pot will lose its flavor."
Yeah.
Cause he's like, "We got 3 months left."
Being all a downer and shit.
He's just being the class rep, Let him do him.
And then I like this little bit. Midoriya passed to Ponzu.
Yeah.
And then he's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Very fortunate.
Very
and then
fortunate.
he goes like,
Midoriya,
like pass the fucking
Ponzu.
Ponzu.
He just says Ponzu. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, he's like, oh my bad.
I like that too, because you see him. It's first him. He doesn't say anything, and then his eyes lower a little bit. Midoriya.
Oh. My bad. No.
This shit got me, man.
This next part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Got All Might sitting out in the cold. Eraserhead walks out. He's like, "There you are,"
Yeah.
Sounded more like All Might, but
I get you.
there.
Now I got it.
There you are.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
And if you would have been like, yeah, I'm here.
It's very cold out. I said that, I think.
Yes. What? Yeah.
It's cold.
It's very cold.
You can see their breath.
Yes.
Yes. All Might should have cried frozen teardrops.
Oh my god, no.
Give it a little comedic relief.
Well, this is not comedic relief.
Let's get a little bit of fan service in here.
What do you want? Fucking Yaoyorozu to come out and just hang out?
I told you what I wanted. I want frozen teardrops.
Oh, that kind of fan service. Gotcha.
Yeah, where I tell what I want.
And then they serve you.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
What did you think I meant?
Well, fan service usually means like...
I know what fan service
means. But yes, this is a kind of intense... Not intense, just like...
Sad.
Sad.
It's sad. There's no word for it other than sad.
Like, I've decided to live.
You see All Might being... like lost almost.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't know where to go.
Well, and this is something we spoke about a few months ago, talking about like, could Eri turn him back to before he was hurt?
Yes.
And how's Eri? He's thinking about Eri.
Oh yeah.
He's like, how's Eri doing? She's asleep.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'll help you train her.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
thinking like I'll help you train her.
A little bit of foreshadowing.
Just because like she needs help.
Yeah.
But I think and then him saying, "I've decided to live."
Yeah.
So if
also a little bit of foreshadowing. Oh,
exactly. Because if she can control her power, potentially,
at least make him to where he can be more
breathe.
fit.
And, not be withering away.
I love Aizawa. He's so reassuring and kind.
Yeah. He's just like a good friend that will listen, and
I think he put it best. You know, there are a lot of people who gain strength just because you're alive. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And then there's this. He's talking about like All Might says when I see the students growing, and it's this stifling pressure that I can't do anything.
Yes.
Like.
Who is this? The person that All Might is thinking of in the hospital. Is that Night Eye?
Looks too young.
It does.
I don't know.
I can't think of who it might be though.
I don't know.
The only person I can think of is Night Eye.
It kind of looks like Night Eye, but did Night Eye ever go into a hospital?
Yeah. When he gets fucking impaled and dies.
That's right. No, this isn't Night Eye because Night Eye has a lot sharper chin.
He does. Then who is
this? Is from a chapter though.
Yeah.
He's got a bubble. It might be Night Eye. We're gonna have to look into that.
Yeah. Cause I try. The only person I can think of is Night Eye.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, but this is somebody who's obviously very close to All Might because he starts to cry.
Yeah.
And
it is
Night Eye.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I looked up Night Eye in a hospital.
Oh, that's the exact picture.
That's him.
Yeah. Okay.
That is Night Eye.
Night Eye.
So that's who he's thinking about.
And this is a while ago in the manga.
In the manga, that was a long time ago.
But I guess time-wise in the manga, not so long ago.
No.
A couple months maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
But that really got to him because when he found out he died, he was a wreck.
Yeah.
Like this guy who told him you're gonna die if you keep this up, and he ignored him.
And then he dies.
And then he died, and he's just like, and now he's thinking like maybe I don't want to die.
Yeah.
It was, and I regret because if he listened to Night Eye, he would not be dying. I don't know if Night Eye would not be dead.
If Mirio had One for All, you mean?
Because he also wanted him to give it to Mirio.
Yeah. And I think Night Eye would not be dead.
No.
If
Mirio had One for All, no.
It would have been over when Mirio got to Chisaki.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Rip.
Basically just All Might has just thinking of his past and regretting a lot of it.
Yeah. So we get a message. Tsukuuchi asked me to pass along a message that you postpone your visit to see Stain.
Yeah, what's going on there?
I don't know. We haven't seen Stain in a minute.
Hot minute.
Yeah,
he's
so
still
incapacitated. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
And then flash forward 3 months.
We get some beautiful tree branches.
Yeah, it is really cool. Some
Springtime.
cherry blossoms.
Yeah. Spring. And this...
Oh, dude. So we immediately get the doctor.
In public.
In public. And people being like, oh my, isn't this strange? Hello, doctor. Like, he's just a respectable fucking member of the community.
Oh, what's up, man? How you been? You know?
He's, ho, good morning. Like, you're an evil bitch.
And you've been, not torturing, but...
I mean, you help people kill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've killed a lot of people. You create snowmoos.
Exactly, yes.
Spring, late March.
Yeah.
On this day, the heroes vanished from the streets.
On this day, the heroes vanished from... So, today is the day. And this is heroes that are in league with...
Yes. And they even asks, like, a little thing, what in the world happened since then?
Yeah.
I think we skipped to the day.
I think we skipped right to the day. We knew there was a time skip coming. We just...
Every week we'd be like, this next one, they're going to skip probably a couple months.
I just knew we weren't going to get the whole 4 month
No.
wait. Like, there's no way that's going to happen. Here it is. 3 months later.
No, we didn't get the 4, but we got the 3.
We got three, which is still, I mean, that's
a substantial skip.
Which I figured there would be.
Considering that the whole manga, as of now, has been over the course of a year.
Yeah.
To skip 3 months
is pretty big.
You know, that's 1/4. Yeah,
1/4.
1/4 of the year of the whole manga right now.
Yeah, 1/4.
So
kind of crazy. I literally have no idea what's about to happen.
I don't either.
A big attack.
I'm happy we skipped.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yes.
So it's no more of this.
Yes, we're getting into some shit.
Yes.
Like now for real. It's not just setup. It's game time.
I think Midori can float now.
Oh, at this point, you think he's trained on it?
He's gonna be able. He had been training
and definitely use Black Whip a little bit more. I'd like to see a floating Spider-Man Midoriya. Oh my god! Let's just turn Midoriya into Spider-Man.
Just flat out Spider-Man. Huh?
Well, like a Spider-Man ripoff.
Okay.
You know,
DC just got their own Spider-Man.
Not blatantly, but like enough. You know, enough. You know, because you don't want to piss off Disney.
No.
But enough.
Because we love Disney.
Yeah.
It's gonna be played safe.
But you know, have like not a web suit, but like lines just going,
just random lines for just no reason.
Yeah, but going in like a certain pattern.
Right. Maybe like a TikTok pattern.
Yeah, something like, and maybe like, you know, some sort of symbol on the chest.
Yeah.
That's not a spider, but maybe like an 8-legged insect-like.
To symbolize creature. Like when he fought Chisaki and he had all the arms.
And how his black whips, you know, he could probably at least make, you know, 4 more, which is the amount of you know, limbs that an 8-legged creature would have. Yeah, that's
true. Just, you know, off the top of the head.
Yeah. And you know, he could swing around. Yeah. And you know,
what was that? What's that hand? What's that hand motion you're doing?
I was just like pushing out my hand.
Pushing, but like you had your 2 fingers.
Yeah, you know, like to make the whip come out of the hand easier.
Oh, like from the wrist area?
Maybe from like the wrist, yeah.
That makes sense. That way you can just like grab it with your hand.
Yeah, and then, you know, you can shoot it at people and grab them. Yeah. You know, shoot it at a building and, you know.
Maybe be able to tie people up with it. And the cops
maybe hang them upside down from like street lamps and shit.
That way they get a little discombobulated.
Yeah, or even like, you know, tie them to, you know, like the wall. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't.
Disney's like, they haven't said it directly, but
the wall thing. How do you tie rope to a wall?
You just slam it into it. I don't know.
You can't. You don't. No. But maybe a sticky rope. He comes up with like a sticky.
A way to stick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll send an email to Horikoshi, see what he says.
I mean, he could throw the whip and then float and just pull himself really fast.
I mean, I think he can just pull himself. He's strong enough.
That's true. He could just probably one.
Yeah, just one. Poof.
That's true. One, yeah. He could just jump.
Yeah, he could just jump. Yeah. Him jumping is faster than the whip.
That's true. Okay, well. Any theories for next week?
That Deku can float.
That is.
And he's mastered the whips.
I don't know about mastered, but he's
got a good handle.
He can do it more than just for like an instant.
Yeah. I think Eri is gonna start getting a handle on her quirk.
A little bit.
Yes, like
using mice.
Yes.
Or maybe start with fish.
Yeah.
So a little bit less. You know, disconcerting when the fish disappears.
Yeah, I think kind of she doesn't fully get it yet, but it's like they're starting to understand.
I think so too. Oh, I feel like this shit's gonna go down at UA.
At least she can turn it off. I think she'll be able to turn it off a little bit now.
I think this shit's gonna go down at UA though.
It's gonna pop off there.
Yeah.
Attack the hero. Well, considering that it's Shigaraki.
I'm thinking UA because the teachers are more than likely not affiliated with that group at all. At least most of them.
With what group? The heroes? The hero group?
No, the fucking main.
Oh, yeah.
What other group would I be referring to?
I forgot. Like we had espionage going on.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking UA's, you know, if shit starts popping off in the city, you know, UA's got literally heroes as teachers.
Yeah.
Um,
And on top of that, well, and I'm saying Shigaraki, he is his nemesis, Deku.
True.
You know,
that's true.
He has stopped me before.
They're also, you know, semi-licensed heroes. They can go out.
They can go out and do stuff.
Fight. Yeah.
So I think naturally attack UA first.
UA first.
I think that's true. It'll attack them. That's kind of it. As far as any other characters, we don't have any foreshadowing or.
I mean, we know Shigaraki's gonna have.
He's gonna be
at least more quirks than he did.
Yeah.
Maybe even be bigger.
Physically.
We might even get like a redesign.
Gonna get a swole Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. But that's it, though. I don't really have much more.
Agreed.
They gave us the bare minimum.
The bare minimum to set up the story, and now we're at the part where we're gonna, you know, get the rest.
Yep. So good chapter.
Stuff.
It's
Yeah.
fun. I really like diving into the lore. Of, One for All.
One for All.
Just like I did with the avatars and Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's like discussing the old ones and stuff. Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of the
Right.
Last Airbender. But I think that's all I got for.
I'm good to go.
This chapter.
Yeah.
All right. Say your stupid fuck. I mean, say your. What is it? Outro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep on watching, keep on reading, and keep on listening.
You can't even remember. You made this up.
I didn't forget it. I was thinking. I was like, I want to tell them, please like and subscribe.
Okay.
Share with your friends.
Share with your friends.
And
be a weeb.
Back from hiatus from the chapters.
Fucking weebs.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. All right. You guys enjoy. Hope you had a good weekend. Because this will probably be coming out on Monday.
Maybe tonight.
Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekends. We'll see you next week.
Jamata.
Jamata.
There you go.
Okay.